Casey just wrote in to know she wants a lower rate, but she says she's not getting the lowest rates that she sees when she looks at the news or does searches online. She wants to know why the rate isn't lower on her HARP refinance. Well, Casey, I've run across this myself in my practice. Because right now I think a traditional 30-year fixed rate, and it's late April right now, like this third week of April. Maybe around 3 7/8 if you're like a 30%, 40% down, 780, 800 FICO borrower with no dings or story to tell. You absolutely would get that rate. And if that's what your loan you were doing, you would get that rate. But you're not doing that loan, Casey. You are doing a HARP loan, which assumes that you are underwater. So the risk factor goes up immensely on these loans. So investors demand a higher return if they're going to make a riskier loan. I have to tell you, in my personal opinion, these rates are still fantastic, beyond fantastic. Even if you have to take on 4.5% on one of these, you should be running to get it if it lowers your payments. There's just no reason not to. But you're not going to find much lower than that, and you might get quotes lower if they don't understand that you're doing a HARP loan. But the HARP loan pricing is coming in pretty consistently. There are two factors I will let you know here, Casey, real fast that you want to check into. In the industry right now, you can do what they call lender-paid compensation or borrower-paid. Now, if you're working with, in the right situation, you might ask your banker or broker that you're working with about you paying the costs up front versus them putting their profits into the rate. And both sides can do that, either the bank or the broker side. So if you really know you're going to be in that home for a long time and you want to get down to the very, very lowest rate, you want to take on what they call a borrower-paid transaction. And then check with the lender to make sure they are not putting any, on the bank side, SRP, service release premium, into the rate on top of your upfront fees. And on a brokered loan, which is you can't do, you would be looking for the YSP or the yield spread premium. But the broker does not have the flexibility a bank does to hide fees from you. So if you're working with a bank, just make sure you ask them for full disclosure. What's their service release premium? Ask the loan officer what their compensation on the file is, and then you can make your choices and make sure you're getting the lowest rate possible.